Alright guys, so I just wanted to go over the premium docs real quick. So if you purchased the website through traversymedia.com, then you got these documentation files, which is basically for every single video and every code sample, you have them nicely documented in markdown files. And I think this is one of the biggest reasons why this course just took me forever. So as you can see, we have folders that correspond to the actual sections. So if I look at the first one here, variables, data types, and data types docs, they all end with docs. So I have a markdown file for every video. So for instance, console. Not only do I have the code samples, but I basically typed out a blog post essentially for each one. And the way that I would suggest using these docs is opening them in VS Code like I did, but then installing the extension. I forget exactly what it's called. So it's like Markdown Preview. Let's see. Yeah, is this it right here? Markdown Preview Enhanced. There's other ones as well, and you can use those if you want. But I use this Markdown Preview Enhanced, and basically all you have to do is right-click and just choose this Markdown Preview, and then you get a really nice layout of the file. So you'll have all the text, and then any code blocks will look like this. So here we're looking at all the different methods, or I should say all the different ways of logging things to the console. Then we have these methods, console error, console warn. All right, so if I wanted to look at, let's see, let's go to a later chapter here. So we'll go to like object-oriented programming, and let's go to prototypes. And we'll go ahead and preview it. Okay, so you can see we have all the description here. And I have some screenshots as well, so viewing prototypes within your console, prototype chain, inheritance. Then we have some code samples and some diagrams. So anytime you see these images, these are just diagrams that I include, diagrams or images or screenshots that I include in the documentation. And what's nice is not only do I have the learning modules, but also the projects. Like if we go to the Flix app, so every video in the Flix app is here, and all of the, let's see, all of the code samples as well. So if we preview this, so you can see that this is where we created the init method and the router using a switch. So you can get all the code up to that point, you know, because sometimes, a lot of times the code changes throughout the project, but here you have the sample for that specific video that you can always go back to. All right, so that's it. And you can download this. Just click downloads in this section, and you can just grab them and put them on your local machine.